Good morning, students. My name is Gagandeep Kaur, and we are doing unit number 1, Fundamentals of Computer. And in this video, we will be talking about session number 8, which is digital technology and media devices. So the technologies we are going to study are digital technology, digital audio technology, speech, digital video, web video, digital photography, digital printing, simple photo editing, advanced photo editing, and photo management. So let's start with the first one, digital technology. So we live in a digital age today. So the digital technologies have become a part and parcel of our life and have transformed how people communicate, learn, and work. So there are some digital devices which we commonly use in our day-to-day life. The first one is digital camera. So digital camera is a device which stores and records photographic images in the digital form. The next one is digital video camera. Now digital video camera or a digital camcorder or video camcorder or webcam, they are used for recording videos in the solid state flash memory or hard disk or CD devices. Next is PDA. PDA stands for Personal Digital Assistance, which is a handheld device and used for internet, fax, personal organizer, web browser, or a cellular phone. The next one is gaming system. So nowadays for playing video games, you have specialized gaming consoles. So Microsoft's Xbox, Sony PlayStation, Nintendo, Wii are the most popular video gaming systems. Next is video and audio players. So CD DVD player, MP3 player, MP4 players are the common audio and video players. So the multi-purpose DVD and CD players can play MP3 and MP4 audios and video files. The next one is the mobile phones, the very common device. It is also a wireless handheld device which enable the user to send text messages, make calls, do messaging, playing games, playing audio and video, connecting to the social media platforming, capturing pictures. So there are many different features of mobile phones. The second technology is digital audio technology. So the sound produced naturally is in the form of continuous wave, that means analog sound, but the computer cannot understand analog sound, so it is purely a digital device. So we have to convert the analogs into the digital. So the digital audio technology enable us to record, play, and edit the audio files on the computer. The next one is audio formats for all the three major categories. These categories are uncompressed audio formats. The next one is loosely compressed. The first one is uncompressed, second one is loosely compressed. So loosely compression lost the data during the compression process, so it sacrificed the quality and fidelity. So MP3, AAC, WMA are the example. The third one is less compressed audio format. So in this method it reduced the file size without any loss in the quality. However, they are not as efficient as the loosely compression. The file types are FLAC, ALAC, WMA. The next topic is of speech technology. So in today's digital age, human to computer interaction using just speech. So it is possible due to the digital audio technology. As you know that we can just simply access our phone by speaking. So that is a speech technology. So speech technologies are speech synthesis, speech recognition. So the first one is speech synthesis. Artificial production of human speech is called speech synthesis. Second is speech recognition. Linguistic is the specific study of language. Computational linguistics is the field of vital importance in the information age. So computational linguistics create a tool for important practical tasks just as speech recognition, speech synthesis, information extraction from text, or the grammar checking. So computerized organization and linguistic and translation of the spoken language into the text is done by computer. So speech recognition allow an individual to use his or her voice to enter text and give instruction. So this is the use of speech synthesis and speech recognition. So earlier the videos were recorded in the analog form. After the advent of the digital technology, videos are still be recorded on a tape, but it is converted to the digital format, which make it easier to edit it. So the digital video is a series of the digital image displayed in the quick succession. Digital video technology has made the job of both amateur and professional movie maker very easy. So you do edit your pictures on your phone and you create a movie by like adding pictures in a sequence. That is digital video technology. Blu-ray disc can store digital video which can be streamed over the internet and can be watched on smartphones, desktop, laptops and tablets. Next is web video technology. So watching video content over the internet is very common nowadays. Digital video files can be viewed over the internet by using web video technologies. Digital photography. It's in the normal film photography, a chemical process is used to expose and capture the images. The camera lens and the body allow to control the amount of the light to come in the contact with the film. The film is the sheet of plastic which is coated with the chemicals. Once the film is sufficiently exposed to light, an invisible image is formed. When the film is developed and the other chemicals are applied, then the image becomes visible, forming a negative image which then can be enlarged and printing on the photographic paper. This was the earlier process of doing that, when you used to capture the photographs using the camera having rolls inside it. So now with the digital photography, the film is replaced with the light sensitive electronic device called image sensor. So the two most common type of image sensors are CCD, charge coupled device, or CMOS, complementary metal oxide conductor. Next is digital printing. Digital printing is the process of converting a document on a personal computer or the other digital storage device that accepts and displays the text and graphics output. In the digital age, we have modern printing method like laser, inkjet printing. So in the digital printing, an image is sent directly to the printer in the PDF format or any other digital format. This eliminates the need for a printing plate. That means you do not need to create a new plate every time you are printing something new, because you are just giving instruction through a PDF. So there are personal as well as professional digital printer available in the market. Next is simple photo editing. So there are some simple editing as you have done in the previous class, Adobe Photoshop. So in the photography, the red eye effect is the appearance of the red pupil in animals and human in the color photographs. It happens when the pictures are taken with the compact cameras where the flash is very close to the lens of the camera. So this can be easily removed using the photo editing. So you can crop, resize or copy or print the image. The next topic is advanced photo editing. So you have done it on normal scale. So for enhancing the pictures and adding some special effect to it, this advanced photo editing techniques are used. So you can change the background, you can add text to it, you can use other design tools to enhance the appearance of the picture. Last is photo management. Photo management softwares are known as image organizer or image management application. So these are used to organize digital images. Photo editing softwares also include photo management capabilities. A prime example of this is window photo gallery. So you know how in your phone how the pictures are categorized in different folders like WhatsApp images, pictures clicked and screenshots. And if you are using any other software like some photo editing software like PicsArt, then you can see how it is managed. Now Google Photos and Picasa is also used for photo management. So this is the end of the session. If you have any query, you can ask me anytime. Thank you.